think that as an anime content creator and AniTuber, if you will, that I'd have a MyAnimeList, but I don't. Hi there, my name is Inakyu, and today I am finally doing the thing. I am making a MyAnimeList, or a MAL for short. What is a MyAnimeList? To put it simply, it's a site to make lists of anime. I know it's a hard concept, but just go with it. Tons of people use it on the internet to see what friends are watching, to see how people review it, and also to see if you should watch a show. My dad got me into anime, so like, I was a weeb before I even knew. Actually, not really. I knew when I became a weeb. I'm gonna talk about it. Let's get into it. Boom, there it is, MyAnimeList. And if you wanna find me, I'm Inakyu. Who would have thought? Where to even begin? Let's add anime entries. So, early days of anime. Early days. What did I watch first? Well, the way that I got into anime, or just watching movies in general, was my dad really got me into Ghibli movies. But he showed me Spirited Away, and it was in Japanese, and he told me the story. He was telling me what the characters were saying because I couldn't read. And I just remember being just on the sofa with him. It's a very close anime to my heart. Favorite movie ever. Ooh, you're probably gonna be hearing my keyboard ASMR. Definitely watched this one. My nostalgia will definitely show in this video, and I do not care. And then aside from those Ghibli movies, he showed me Akira very early. Yeah. Wow. What a movie. I'd put it as a 9. It was a great movie. I definitely didn't understand it when I was younger, but of course I went back to it, and I definitely see why it's so hailed as so great. I don't know why he showed it to me that young. I don't think my dad was actually like a weeb per se, and he was an anime fan. He watched anime, but I don't think he was a fanboy, if that makes sense. But he showed me a lot of shoujos. Watched the movie, watched that. We watched so many. He has the DVDs, and I watched them all. I loved Belle Dandy. I loved Erd. What was her name? Skuld. Yeah, she was fun. If it's above a 5, I would watch it again. And so I would put it as a 6. That's my score. 1, terrible. Putrid trash. 10, it's the best. It is top tier, S tier. 5 is mid. I do not care about it. I probably won't remember it, so I'll make it a 6. The movie, on the other hand, I loved it. What I will forever thank my dad for showing me, though, is this show called Fushigi Yugi. Mysterious play. Nothing has ever lived up. Romance-wise, nothing has ever lived up to this show. No reverse harem is like this show, and I wish there were more like it. I don't think it's not perfect at all. I was watching it live the other day on my Twitch. You should follow if you want to join in sometimes. If you like Fruits Basket and Yona of the Dawn, put that together, it's this show, okay? Enough gushing. But who am I? If my first anime wasn't Pokemon, I'd put it as fine. I did one of my final presentations in college on Pokemon, and I had to talk about an old animated show. I got into it. Every classmate was like, this girl is so extra. My teacher enjoyed it, I'm sure. I wanted to do the show justice to my younger self, and I can say I proudly did. But your girl really wasn't that into anime. Like, of course, I had those moments with my dad growing up, and then I went to school, and I got into, like, Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, Hannah Montana. It wasn't my thing yet until I was in middle school. I watched a few episodes of Naruto. I watched Naruto. Out of all the big 3, Naruto was my favorite. My cousins were like my siblings that I chose to see, and they're all boys. I was the only girl growing up, and they all watched Naruto, so I watched Naruto so I could fit in. What would I put for the original Naruto? I think I'd say it was very good. Oopsie, remove from favorites. Oh, no. Naruto's not a favorite show. It's a nostalgic favorite, but I wouldn't consider it as one of my favorite shows. So I want it as very good. I'm gonna put Naruto as very good and Shippuden as good. Yeah. When I get there. I wasn't that into it. I remember watching it with them, and then they all cornered me being like, yeah, I watched Naruto, and then they were like, name 10 characters. And I was like, Naruto, Sakura, Sasuke, Kakashi. And then they were like, name more. And I was like, you can't even, they bullied me. I was so ashamed. I came back the next day after I paid attention more to the show and was like, Tamari, Shikamaru! Iruka sensei! I went off. I was so ashamed. I was so young, and then they also made fun of me later on for watching dubbed anime, and so then I watched subbed. I got my anime training from them, I will say that. I only watched Naruto to fit in. I was not a weeb yet until I consider this my gateway anime. The one that put me into the abyss. Soul Eater. This show I lived and breathed. I specifically remember it was 5th grade because I casted every classmate I had as a character. I was Soul because he was my favorite. This show, honestly, I wish they made Fire Force, remake Soul Eater, finish Soul Eater, please. Had a really cool sensei too. Like, this show could come out now and still be amazing. It's so good. We're gonna keep going though, and as I said, after Soul Eater, your girl, that's when she went down the rabbit hole. I found my favorite shows, my favorite genres. I watched Death Note for the first time. What I would give to watch Death Note again for the first time. I think I'd give it a 9. Don't want to spoil it. I'm just gonna say Mellow, Nier, those characters. I think that's what makes it a 9. You know how there's a show that maybe you look back on and you're like, why was I obsessed with that show? Ugh. A 6? Because would I rewatch it? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't rewatch it anymore. Zero Kiryu, core husbando in my childhood. But I'm sorry, I also read the manga, and it genuinely pissed me off as a child. Anyway. Oh no, was my mic off? Was my microphone off? I'm not gonna go back. I'm not gonna re-record or anything. I am just gonna use the camera audio, and you guys will suffer for my mistakes. Okay, so this was the time where I got into anime. I just binged. I went down the rabbit hole. I watched everything that everybody considered good at the time. You don't need to sit through that. I'm gonna speed this up and we'll keep going. Oh, Full Moon, this show made me read the manga. This was the first ever manga that has made me gross sob. The first one. And I was not just gross sobbing like in my room as a little middle schooler by myself and just I was gross sobbing in a library. The librarian probably was like, oh my god, but knew not to come to me, you know? Aw man, Mushishi. I loved Mushishi. I thought it was great. What happened to stoic protagonists, huh? Anime, huh? What's up with that? Why is everyone crying now? I get it. People can be vulnerable and emotional, but like, come on. Bakano! Hell yeah. Man, I miss Isaac and Miria. Ah, fairy tale, fairy tale, fairy tale. What a show. I thought this was gonna be such, like, a cool, like, this was very, like, we are family type of show. And then I suddenly caught on to the fact that I think that the writer has a cosplay fetish. Why does every girl's superpower have her dressing up into something different? It started at so high. Like, I had a small phase of liking it, you know? Actually, hold up. I did enjoy Fairy Tail, you know? My little weebiness, I collected. Whenever I went to an anime shop, I wanted all of Lucy's keys. Look at that. Look at that. And now it's in a bag because I finished the show and I ended up not enjoying it. So, you know, Nalu didn't even happen. You're gonna get a good. Maybe a Heike. Maybe I should rethink that. I'm making you fight. I'm sorry, Fairy Tail. Wolf's Rain. Oh my god. I loved the show growing up. There could be nostalgia bias, but I think it was actually pretty good. Okay, so I think I finished my list. Go check it out if you would like. Add me. Show me your lists. Maybe I make a video roasting your guys' anime taste, you know? I could do that. This was really fun, and I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope it was interesting at the least, because it was just really me just talking to myself, making all this. And yeah, I'm so glad that I do have this now, so it helps me, especially with my channel. Like, I need to keep track of what I watch. I need to know how I feel about it, and especially because I just hit 10k subscribers. Like, that's crazy. I have a lot more planned for you guys, and I'm so ready to just, I don't know, take you along with me. Like, this so far has just been so fun and unreal, and I'm glad you guys are here with me. I hope you really enjoyed the video. Please let me know if you track what you watch, if you use MyAnimeList, or if you use another website. I know my camera battery is about to die because I've been recording for a while, so I really should end this really quickly. I hope you enjoyed the video, getting to know me a bit more, and it was really fun. Just like, comment, subscribe, all of it, none of it, whatever you want. Please let me know your thoughts, and I promise I will get back to my usual anime recommending and commentary in the next one. Bye, friends!